Sri Lanka. The different ways, different people, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇದು ಒಂದು ವರ್ಕ್ಶಾಪ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ. Diversity, pluralism, we are talking of be a little tolerant. हम उर्दू में भी बोलेंगे, हिंदी में बोलेंगे, कन्नड़ में बोलेंगे, संस्कृत में बोलेंगे, सब हमारे लैंग्वेजेस हैं. क्यों नहीं? Why not? Absolutely. That's what it is about. Look at Mr. Prakash's beard and look at mine and look at Shahriyar's mustache. And that's pluralism for us. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. This is supposed to be a workshop and not a didactic lecture. I'm not here to just give you a lecture and walk away, because we are in a very serious situation in the world today. It's not about our country, it's not about our state or our city, it's about the country, it's about the world. Like my predecessor said, we are at the verge of extinction. Suppose, you guys came into this room and sat wherever you wanted. Sometimes it hurts my dignity that all the people who have to listen are sitting on the back and all the old people are sitting in the front. And I wish to disturb you. And I wish to disturb you and say, why don't the guys sitting on the back come and sit in the front? Oh, who's this guy? I don't like it. I need to have freedom of sitting wherever I want. Agree or disagree? Yes. And I want to sit with whichever friend I choose to sit with. Who are you to tell me to sit here and there? I have my own mind and I know what is good for me. Agree or disagree? I have a moral conscience within me and I have the power to decide. Who would you allow? I'm asking you this question. You're from a different generation. Madonna, not the Virgin Lady. But there's another Virgin Lady, Madonna, the singer, the musician, the songwriter. One of the early songs she wrote was, Papa, don't preach. Papa, don't preach. You don't tell me who to make friends with. You don't tell me what I should do. I'm not sure I agree with that. Yet, the point is, man and his dignity has to do with certain freedom of choice. If you're asked to eat idli every day, you will survive, but will you be happy? Somebody, even within the idli range, there are so many types of idli. Some people like it with this and some people like it with that. So when I go and ask for an idli, sir, sambar dippa separate on the calendar. There are various styles of eating. And some people are, I need dip idli, I don't need separate idli. And I eat always separate idli. Who are you to tell me what my choices are? Friends, I will tell you, one of the most embarrassing moments for a speaker is when he comes to the dais and then finds out he did not bring what he had prepared. So I kind of jotted down 2 or 3 things here while I was sitting. Something called modernity that came after the Renaissance, pre-industrial revolution. What is the foundation of modernity? Can anybody tell me? Come on, students, if you either speak from where you are or come in the front. What is the basis of modernity? Anybody? No, not you. Say that? Yeah, he's not a student, so why don't the students say it? What is the basis of modernity? One person, I thought Joseph's is my alma mater too. We were smart then. I don't know what did Margaret, what has the college come to? I studied here 41 years ago. What's the basis of modernity? Any answer would do, even the wrong answer. You don't have to think like I think.
Evolution, sir.
Excuse me?
Evolution.
Evolution. Fine. Anything else? Evolution is based on what? Progress is based on what? Change is based on what? All right, thank you. Well, I mean, for I was given 15 minutes, man. What am I going to say? So, modernity is based on questioning tradition. Modernity is based on questions. What, why, when, where. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask my grandmother why I can't cut my hair. Why should I have jade and long hair? How many people like long hair and how many people like short hair? And it's very modern. I mean, it's not about long or short. It's to challenge tradition and say, I have a right and I'm going to decide. I mean, there is a hijab controversy these days. And I see that some women have chosen to cover up and some people have not. What if we say everybody should come in a jeans pant, or everybody should come in a sari, or everybody should come in a salwar kameez, or everybody should come in a hijab? I'm telling you, even in Saudi Arabia or a Muslim country or full of Muslims, even they don't like everybody coming in a hijab. They say, hey, we are people with our own self-determination. We know what to do. Agree or disagree on that? Is that the way you like it? Or do you want somebody to say, dress code, this is the way, and the only way, and the Josephite way, and nothing else works here. Everybody speak in English, Malayalam is not allowed. Is that you? Is that fair? Is that okay? It's a question that we all need to answer. And modernism basically came out with a challenge to traditionalism, asking all these questions. The whole world, the way the world goes, is based on a certain ideas that people have. Ideas of wellness, ideas of rights, ideas of self, who we are, what our rights are, and what our dignity is. We have a very famous, slogan, so to say, Mera Bharat Mahan. We all kind of believe in it. How many of you agree? Mera Bharat Mahan. I think all of us should agree on that. But we need to question what is the basis on which we call Mera Bharat Mahan. Can anyone say somebody said he agrees with Mera Bharat Mahan? What is it in Bharat that you like and you say, this is the reason why I love my country and that's a great country? Tell me.
Culture.
What aspect of culture? That everybody wears a sari? Or everybody has a bindi? Or there is no azan in my country? What is it that makes you great? Constitution. Everybody has a constitution, by the way. And you should read the constitution written by, who was that? George Orwell, is it? Who wrote Animal Farm. They too had a constitution. And you know how constitutions can be used whichever way you want. You can bend the law. All are equal except pigs. Go ahead.
Secular.
Secularism. We are proud of our secularism. All right, go ahead. What are you proud of? Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga. Is that what makes our country great? That we have certain geographic identities. What is it? It's not about our country. It's about any country in the world. What is the measure of greatness? Is it a bullet train? Is it steel and glass structures everywhere? Is it a highway that connects the whole world? Or is it the planes or the new airports? What is it that makes our country great? Well, according to you. Are you a student? What about the people? I mean, we have all kinds of people, right? What kind of people?
Narendra
And there
Modi.
are people in every country. Narendra Modi ji? All right. So, if he goes, our country will gone. So, all our country's Mahan and dignity is based on an individual? That's not true and that's not right. However great the man is. And let's not debate on that. What is it that makes a country great? Friends, a country is great and how much we can raise human dignity to its peak. How we can raise every individual's potential to maximize that potential. To give him a carte blanche, so to say, what do you call the artists, a canvas to paint your life as you want it. To paint your life as you want it, without restrictions, in opportunity, without threats to existence and honor and dignity, with freedom of conscience to do what you think is right, and to get the kind of justice that you need to get if somebody oppresses you and usurps your rights. Agree on that? If we had a country that gave us dignity. And what are the things that give us dignity in life? Friends, one of the, I don't know which number, Margaret, you should tell me among the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not kill. Third, right? Thou shalt not kill. Sanctity to life. You can't lynch people and then call Mera Bharat. We all should be upset. I don't care about the airports in this country and I don't care about the buildings in this country. If people can't be safe, and that man is me, I identify with every human being on this earth, and he cannot be killed unjustly. And without being racist, without being communalist, without being casteist, it does not matter who that individual is. Muslim, Hindu, Christian, whatever. Religious pluralism is not the only thing with us. There's so much diversity. A few years ago, I don't know how long it's been, the Kaveri riots in Bangalore. It was Tamilians versus Kannadigas, and we burned their cars and the buses going to Hosur because they were Tamilians. They were stealing our water. They don't have a right on our Kaveri. What kind of people? Is that the country you want to live in? Is that the country that we are proud of? Is that how we should be? What does St. Joseph teach? What are our young people doing? Do you want to raise up and say, my country, everybody will be safe in this country. Everybody's buildings, life, property, honor, dignity will be safe. And that's a country that we want to enjoy. Therefore, sanctity of life. Friends, we spoke about choice, the freedom of choice, the freedom to sit where you are, the freedom to dress the way you want, the freedom to have your hairstyles with a beard or a mustache or a long beard or a clean-shaven face, or with whatever kind of spikes and colors you want. You can paint yourself blue if you want, in all the rainbow colors if you want. I don't know if Joseph allows that, but or you can pin your, wherever you want. What do you call those pins? Huh? Piercing. You can get wherever you want pierced. And there are strange places people are getting pierced. You can do that. If that is what dignity to you means, I may disagree with that seriously, but what do you call people who do not have that liberty? What do you call those people? You know who is like that? Shut up and listen and come and sit here. You ought not to talk. You ought not to question why. You must do and die. And I say so. What is that? How do you like that? You should not question. You should listen to me. Everybody should speak. Hindi, Hindu, Hindustan. बस और कुछ नहीं है. All languages banned. कुछ तो छेड़ते रहेंगे. एक रिलीजन होगी यहाँ पर. Can there be one religion? Can there be one Islam? Can there be one Parsiism? Can there be? I spoke in the Buddhist seminary last month, and I came to know there that there are so many varieties and versions of Buddhism. It's not just one. Margaret, I don't need to. I mean, whether it's Islam or Christianity or and Hinduism, तो छोड़िए. 360 करोड़ खुदाएं हैं, सबका एक है. जितने कंकर उतने शंकर. अब इसमें कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है यार, सबका एक. वो कहते हैं तुम्हारा अल्लाह भी एक मिला दो यार हमारे साथ. टेंशन क्या है? एक जीसस को भी ले लेंगे, एक अल्लाह को ले लेंगे, बुद्ध को और महावीरा को पहले ही ले लिया, गुरु नानक को भी ले लिया, अब इसको भी लेना चाहते हैं. जितने चाहे कर लो. Therefore, people without choices. Who are people without choices? Give me one word answer to this. Who are people without choices?
Slaves.
Huh? Correct.
Slaves.
Slaves. Enslavement is the worst form of human oppression where human dignity goes away. Slaves, enslavement. And who do we enslave normally? Who do we enslave normally? Huh? The weak, no. I mean, even if we do that, that's wrong. Rightfully, who do we enslave?
Criminals.
Huh?
Criminals.
No, we don't. Even that is not allowed. Even criminals cannot be enslaved.
Those who question.
Huh?
Those who question us.
No.
Illiterates.
दूध पीते हो आप? दूध कहाँ से आता है?
Wow.
The cow. Does the cow reject and say, "Don't take my milk"? How dare? Does it say that? No. Non-vegetarians even eat cows, although it's banned now. I don't know if it's sedition to say so. We ride horses. We keep dogs. We pet parrots. Right? How many have aquariums in your house? How many aquariums in St. Joseph's College? Thank you. How many aquariums here around? Maybe every floor has one. I don't know. CMC Vellore has, very nice. There is some good omen also with certain fishes. I don't know if Joseph believes in that. So anyway, enslavement in that way is for animals, not for humans. Because one thing about humans is we think, we question, we act, and we have a conscience, we have a soul, and we make our decisions. There is a certain amount of liberty that man has been given that needs to be respected, no matter what, how much you disagree with me on that. I'm not here to say that all our opinions are same. That Christianity is equal to Islam, is equal to Parsiism, or Zoroastrianism is equal to Buddhism, and is equal to this. I don't agree with that. I don't even agree with certain ideas and ideologies that people of my own religion who claim have. And I'm sure they don't agree with me. We have differences. We are different. However, how do we live with those differences? Do we oppress the other? Do we stop him from having that difference? Do we stop him from that freedom of conscience? I believe in Jesus. What's your business in that? I believe in Buddhism. It's my belief. Therefore, if you don't give liberty to people, you reduce yourself to slaves and animals. And we need to protect human dignity and human dignity. And that's why people love to go to New Zealand. When America was fleeing